Hey everybody, Antoni here, and I have some bad news. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch the concert with Pierre Laurent Aimard, who was playing at the Mozarteum, because, well, long story short, my flight was delayed from Verona to Paris, because supposedly I would have gone from Verona, Paris, Vienna, and then to Salzburg. But unfortunately, because of that delay, I had to go from Paris to Dusseldorf and finally to Salzburg at a much later time, which was definitely detrimental on my schedule. And yeah, it was just quite humiliating just thinking about it right now. But I'm able to compensate for this little mishap by checking out some clips of Aimard on YouTube, specifically of him playing Bach's Fugues, in which I'll place all three parts on the description below. And when I saw him play, he had this sense of accuracy in his eyes and even on his fingers, like knowing which finger he should place the notes on. It was just so captivating seeing such precision and accuracy given to us by this gentleman. And why I've never heard of him before, well, frankly, I haven't had any CDs about him. I haven't really heard of him on YouTube. I only heard about him on the event that was supposed to go at the Mozarteum, but sadly missed it. So I decided to check some clips of him on YouTube, and I have to say, he is definitely something. He really knows what notes he should put on the piano, and especially how focused he was just so captivating. Every time I see his eyes, they just light up with fire and intensity, when especially in the softer moments, whether they be in the strong moments or the soft moments, there is no doubt that he has a lot of accuracy and passion that he has in being a pianist. And when I saw his interviews, well, one of his interviews, he definitely has a sense of passion and he seems to be a very down to earth person and very nice to meet with. So while it was sad that I didn't catch his concert, I have to say it was really worth it finding some clips of him on YouTube and seeing how he does his piano playing very well and how he is as a person through one of the interviews. So it's definitely a pleasure just to get acquainted with this wonderful French musician. So now that that's out of the way, let's get down to business of what's going to happen within the next few days. So, on Wednesday is a review of the Ouverture Spirituelle with Mozart, Mass in C minor. And on Friday is a review of another Ouverture Spirituelle, this time with Rameau and Mondonville motets. And on Sunday is a review of Mozart's Don Giovanni. Monday is a review of Charlotte Salomon. On Tuesday is a review of the Anton Bruckner cycle. Wednesday is a review of the lead recital with Anna Prohaska. On Thursday is a review, next Thursday is a review of the lead recital starring Thomas Hampson. So, the 23rd, Mass in C minor by Mozart. The 25th of July, Rameau and Mondonville motets. 27th of July is Mozart's Don Giovanni. 28th of July is Charlotte Salomon. 29th of July is the Anton Bruckner cycle. The 30th of July is the lead recital with Anna Prohaska. And the 31st of July is the lead recital with Thomas Hampson. I'm also planning to do a couple of movie reviews here and there on those free days. Because there's this movie house called Das Kino. Yeah, I said the name. It's called Das Kino. It's only 5 minutes away from this hotel, and I'm actually quite curious to see how it is. So I'm not so sure of what film I'll be catching and reviewing tomorrow. It's a very promising lineup. There are a couple of French films like In German, they call it Mama und ich, known in English as me, myself, and mom. So I'm quite curious to see what that film is like, if it's good or not. So I'll definitely see which films are definitely worth watching at Das Kino, and probably I'll give my review on any of those films tomorrow. So I'm actually very excited to be here in Salzburg. It's my first time here, and with the lineup of concerts and operas that I'll be attending, I know for a fact that it's going to look very promising. So until then, this is Antoni signing off, and have a nice evening.